Hello. I just wanted to walk you through a couple of things that students may be having issues with as they become accustomed to their new Blackboard online environment. What you see here is not an official college course. It's one of the course shells that I use for a course that I work on, but all of the features and functions are the same. So one area that I just wanted to show you, if you have students saying that they don't see their left-hand navigation panel, is here in this top corner. When you hover your mouse here, the title of your course becomes purple. If you click on the down arrow, that will collapse the panel. This means that none of your course content, the link to the virtual room, the discussion board announcements, students, if they have this panel collapsed, they're not able to see any of this information. So just point them in the direction of this arrow again. If they click on it, it opens up that whole panel and they can see all of the great resources and tools that you have for them here. The other thing I want to point out that may be a problem is sometimes when these shells are created, the system defaults to making the tools that you have in this left-hand navigation panel unavailable to students. If your students are not able to see something, go into your course, look at your navigation panel, and if you're seeing this box here with a line through it, that means that the students are not able to see this particular tool. So here, for example, in intercultural awareness, if my student were to log in, they would not be able to see the announcements that I have placed in the course. To change that is very simple. You go here to where you see the downward arrow, just hover your mouse. When you click on it, it gives you the option of renaming the link, showing the link, or deleting the link. So if you just show the link, now when you look, you're going to see that that box is gone and your students can see that tab in their left-hand navigation panel. So check there if you have students saying that they can't find their virtual session link in particular. Check there to make sure that they're able to view that by getting rid of that box with the line through it. So to get into the Blackboard Ultra Collaborate session, they would just click here. So I've just labeled this Standard 3 Intercultural Awareness Virtual Session link. It can just say Blackboard Ultra Collaborate link. Whatever it says there is fine. So click here, and that's going to take you to the Blackboard Ultra Collaborate room. And this is the standard room that is found in every shell for every Blackboard course. Initially, I believe we were talking about creating sessions, and that seems to be creating some confusion. This room here, the ESOL Professional Standard 3, whatever your course name will be here, course room, and it's unlocked and available all the time. So it makes it just as easy at this point to use this room. Then you don't have to set up separate sessions. They're not special links. There's nothing that students have to look for. They simply enter Blackboard Ultra Collaborate room, go to this room. If you click on the title of your course, you're going to see this panel will open here. And they simply need to join course room. When they join the course room, they're going to be taken directly into the room and get ready to be able to set up for their session. For you as a moderator, if you scroll down a little bit, you're going to see here guest access. If you click on that, it's going to turn blue, right click and copy, and you'll have a copy of that link now that you can paste into an announcement or to an email if you have a student that's having a hard time getting into the course. I really don't think they should, but just in case you need a guest link, that's where you're going to find it. So if we're here, you just click on Join Course Room. You're taken to the Blackboard Collaborate session that, again, we've seen before. You're going to want to prompt your students to open the Collaborate panel down here in the right-hand bottom corner. I always say it looks like a little thumb with two left-facing arrows, and when you hover on it, it will say Open Collaborate Panel. And this way they'll have access to the functions that we've been through together before, the chat, who's here, all of that information. And then just these tools here at the bottom. If one of the issues that I think that we've been finding is people don't unmute their mics when they come in. So just make sure that you prompt them to click on the microphone so that their microphone gets live and then they can see it moving. The same with their camera. This is how they raise their hands, and to encourage them to use the chat feature as well. But I hope that those are some of the main issues that people are finding when they're accessing the room, and that this will be useful just for you to have to refer back to as you're working with students in the courses. If there are other things that you need, always reach out. Thank you.